Hi, everyone. We have a great show today. We have Amanda Bertoncini, and she is the host of Love Amanda podcast. She's a former reality star. We talk about all things love and dating. We talk about red flags, green flags, and everything in between. So I hope you enjoy. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Here for the Health of It podcast. I'm Dr. Randy here with Dr. Tom, as always. And we have a great show today with Amanda Bertoncini.
That was awesome.
I got it, right?
You nailed it.
And she is the host of Love Amanda, and it is a podcast focused on all things love, dating, relationships, and also a former reality star from the Princesses of Long Island.
Yes.
And now you're in Colombia.
Yep.
And doing your thing. So tell us how this love idea started for a podcast.
Yeah, good question. So I was in a bad relationship, and it took me some time to get out of that. And once I did, I never felt the peace that I had felt. I haven't felt that in so long. And I wanted to start something where people can talk about their relationships so that other people can relate to it. So whether they're single and going through dating, or if they're married and just kind of at a standstill, I wanted people to be able to relate to that and be able to get out of a bad relationship or help the current relationship that they're in.
Love that.
Yeah.
So what does it mean it took you a while to get out of it?
So I was in a really bad relationship. I can't say with who, but everyone and their mom was telling me it was toxic. My own family tried to get me out of it. And, you know, sometimes when you're in it, you just want to believe in that person and you think everyone else is wrong. And I did that for so long. It took so many years off my life that now I just wish I had back. And for some reason, I just kept defending this person that was not treating me right. And it took me a while to get out. I felt like I was manipulated big time. I always felt like I was doing something wrong. And finally we had a really bad night. And the next day, I just took a few of my things out of the house and got out of that relationship. I even stayed in a hotel for a few days till I found a place to live and truly started my life over. And it was
Living
the best
together,
thing.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
serious.
definitely a serious relationship. Had to go back, get my dog, get a few of my clothes, and just hightail out of there in the middle of the day. And it was actually a point in my life where I got in so bad, my life was even at risk. So,
Jeez.
yep. Yeah.
And that's got to be tough. Like when you live with somebody, you have to mentally get to a point where you're like, all right, I'm going to change everything. Like you sound like you're you have to escape to something brand new.
Yeah.
Which is, I could see being tough. Mm-hmm. And especially leaving the dog.
The dog.
Those couple of days, what were you thinking the dog was up to?
I can't believe you just asked me that because I was terrified about my dog. That's all I cared about was my dog. Right. Even my dad was like, Amanda, worry about yourself.
The dog.
Like, I need to get my dog. But it was a really hard place. And when my life was finally at risk, I thought, okay, now I really need to get out. And the fact that it took that long for me, for something like that to happen, you know, people see me, I'm such an independent woman, I'm extremely happy, positive, but I was going through such darkness and torture that no one knew what I was going through. I almost felt like I was working double time just to prove to people that everything was okay. And when I left that relationship, I slept for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was so emotionally exhausted, physically exhausted. I didn't realize what I was doing to myself.
There's what's called secret suffering, which like eats away at organs. Like literally, when you can't express the emotional trauma, your body physiologically adapts to sickness. Did you notice any weird shit happen then?
Honestly,
besides the sleep, like the sleeping was a good probably like healing. Mm-hmm. Were there symptoms that you started noticing just from being like internalizing things?
That's interesting. You know, my stomach was definitely always in knots,
yeah,
for sure. So definitely that.
Yep.
Even, I would have a long day at work and I would just want to go home and relax, and I would have knots in my stomach even driving home from work.
Yep.
Welcome to Columbia Family Chiropractic, voted Columbia's best chiropractic clinic. With 3 easy-to-get-to locations, you'll be sure to have something near you. We provide drug-free and surgery-free healthcare and take care of a wide variety of injuries. We offer several services from corrective chiropractic care, on-site digital x-rays, spinal decompression for bulging or herniated discs, dry needling and cupping for injuries, pediatric care, non-surgical knee therapy, and a Class 4 laser. And for those focused on wellness, we have a red light therapy bed. We accept all your major insurances. If you click on this ad, you'll get a discount on your first appointment. You can check out our website at cfc4health.com, or you can Google Columbia Family Chiropractic. That's cfc4health.com.
Now, what type of guys, like, my guess is this, and we don't have to stick on this individual, we can generalize this, but are you into big Italian dudes? Like, is that your guy? Like, thick neck, big muscles.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Is it like you have
What
to
is
do?
wrong with me?
I don't know. I mean, you just know, like, when you meet somebody, yeah, that's just
How did you know that was my type?
and those kind of they're scary sometimes.
They're scary.
Yeah.
So my first relationship, and this guy was on the show. His name is Jeff. His brother is the star from Suits, Louis Litt.
No way.
What? Who went on to be,
Yes.
Rick Hoffman is a huge star.
Love
so
those.
I was engaged to Jeff Hoffman, and Jeff was featured on my reality show because he was my boyfriend,
Yeah.
so we'd be going to dinner. He was on it. Our fans were obsessed with me and him as a couple. So when me and Jeff were together and we were engaged, he was one of my biggest loves. I still talk to him to this day. Love him. Great guy. But there's a 12-year age difference. He's 12 years older than me. And there were just certain things that I was starting to see more of a friendship. And I just felt like we stuck together maybe longer than we had to because everyone just loved us. So as a couple. So then when I ended that engagement, not even 3 months later, I met this other idiot. And I went for the total bad boy. Jeff is the best guy, the nicest guy. I can't speak more highly of him. And then I just went right to the bad boy. And I feel like that's what people do.
Yeah.
And it was something that was exciting. But you know what? Nice guys always finish first, not last, in my book. The bad guy can only be cute for so long.
Right.
The problem is the nice guys get friend zoned very quickly. And it sounds like it happened with you too. And I remember hearing that in high school where there was this idea for guys, if you're just nice to a girl, they'll like you. Like the nicer you are, the more they'll like you. And I remember a guy telling me, if you want her to like you, tell her she has rocks. Her hair looks like it has rocks in it. And I was like, what? And he's like, just try it. And I was like, oh, it actually works. And I was like, why does this happen where if you're nicer, you're seen as a friend, but if you're not nice, you're seen as a suitor, I guess.
Well, now if you're nice to me, I will.
You're into that now?
Yes. Be nice to me. That's the best thing you could do.
Have you ever thought sometimes about how The Bachelor, there's always an underlying story behind it, and there's always the one girl that the guy can't see she's bad, and all the girls keep going up to him and saying, she's toxic, she's terrible, and he's like, I think they're all just, they all don't understand her like I do, and I have the connection. And I think about that in my real life too, where I'm like, if I was on if somebody was watching from the outside in, what would they be telling me that I don't see right now in my own life?
Exactly. Yeah.
Isn't that an interesting thing to think?
That is such a good point because I'm always rooting for, the guy to just finally see that she's totally toxic and all the girls are trying to tell him he's not listening. Same thing. That's exactly what I experienced. Like you couldn't tell me this guy was bad. And he was doing really bad things.
What do you think's a good amount of time to determine that? Like in just relationships or people that you know, like how long does it take to come out? Or are there subtle signs that you should, like red flags that people should detect early?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was thinking about some signs.
Somebody.
So there's definitely signs that you can pick up on that I should have seen, but I thought it was hot. So for instance,
Yeah, what are those?
What are the hot red flags?
so this is, I was in my early 30s at this point, and at that time, he was extremely jealous, and I thought that was hot.
Oh, jealousy.
I thought that was totally hot.
Yeah.
But to the point where we would be out to dinner, and he would literally block my face from people.
What?
Yeah. He would do this thing where he would block my face, or if I was looking somewhere else in the restaurant, like, who are you looking at?
Yeah.
I'm just looking around, seeing the vibe. Who are you looking at? I'm not looking at anyone. So the jealousy turned scary.
Yeah.
For sure. But in the beginning, I thought that was hot.
Like what about telling you what to wear because he didn't want dudes peeking at the old boobies?
He really
he do
didn't
that?
do that. He actually liked when I looked hot. So
then,
as
like,
if I was
covered-
surprised.
but then covered
But
you.
then yes, but then covering me
Really? That's
when I'm
interesting.
out. That's interesting.
It's an interesting move.
So
Okay.
definitely things like that. Also, this person was just always getting into fights with their family. His own mother didn't really even like him. His siblings were constantly fighting with him. I mean, if your
Yeah.
mother doesn't like you,
It's a tough one.
should have saw that.
That's a sign. What if
I
your
can
mother,
laugh now.
like, what if your mother doesn't like him, or his mother doesn't like you?
Great question. I will listen to that now because I was always defending this person, and I'm just like that with everyone, with my friends, with anyone. I'm really defensive with people that I love, and so with my mom and with my dad, I was like, you know what? You're just being hard on him because he didn't really grow up in a privileged way that I did. I didn't really grow up actually in a privileged way. I grew up in Queens, and then when I was 7, my dad started owning car dealerships. So I didn't grow up that way, but then we moved to Long Island when he started to get more successful. But like I didn't grow up with a silver spoon, if anything, I was always very different from my friends that I met in Long Island because I felt like I had more solid roots. I saw hard work, and I've always been a hard worker. So this person that I met didn't really come from much, didn't go to college. So I just thought, you know what, he had a hard life. And I'm really empathetic. I'm too empathetic. And I said, it's just too hard of a life. He didn't have the opportunities that I had. This is probably why he's just been used to maybe dealing with people on the street. I don't know. Not my walk of life. So I kind of just always defended that.
What characteristics in dudes are you into now, or that you think women should be into as a whole?
Yeah, definitely
Like nice.
nice for sure.
I don't know if girls would be into nice.
Well,
Nice.
on the
Honestly.
front, like that's what's tough is on the front end, they probably wouldn't be interested if nice, but then they want them to be nice on the back end, right?
Yeah. So exactly. Treat
What
me.
about what about touchy feely?
I love that.
You okay?
Yeah.
How
I
about
love physical
facial
touch.
hair? What
Love that.
And if need facial hair, yep. Okay, good. All right, body type. You're into big dudes, but
Yeah.
like for women in general, is it okay to have a skinny guy?
Yes. Listen, I think that if you have these characteristics, you can grow attraction with someone. I do feel like with men, and I had a matchmaker on my podcast that actually went into this. I feel like men really can't grow into attraction. You either have that right away or
Really?
you won't. Do you feel that way?
To a female? Like guys feel that? Yes.
So do you think you can grow an attraction with someone?
To a girl.
I think you can move 1 to 2 points based on personality.
1 to
so-
2 points.
So if, like, let's say that a girl's an 8 with a terrible personality, she might go to a 6. But if she's an 8 with an incredible personality, she might go up to a 9 or a 10.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't
in
think a
women-
9 can go to a 4 or a 4 can go to a 10.
But women look at men like projects where it's like, this guy's a 4 and I can get him to a 7 and work with it.
100%.
Yeah. What I know. Why do we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so like what we're seeing culturally though is it's making it tough for guys to like guys are scared of girls at this point. The stats on like dudes that aren't dating is crazy. Like and we can't even find like a single dude. Like I think they're just playing video games in a hotel room somewhere.
Why do you think that they're scared?
I don't know. I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out is like what's shifted that they don't socially, they're not out there. Like, do you guys get approached? Like, when you're out with your friend, do you guys get approached ever?
Well, honestly, I really don't go out to bars, so that's not really my thing. So I feel like I really don't get approached much.
I think women in general aren't.
Yeah.
And like across the board.
And yeah, I think it's social media. I think some people want to maybe hide behind the phones or go to the dating apps rather. I'm someone that's not on the dating app, so I'm not really sure where to meet someone. I joke around at the grocery store, but that hasn't happened. I do feel like God has my husband for me already, so it kind of takes the pressure off me. I'm like, you know what? Let me just sit back. He already has the perfect man for me. And that's why I'm not really going to find it. I'm not going on the dating apps. I'm just focused on my career, myself, and I know that it will just happen for me. But yeah, I'm almost like, where do I meet someone if I'm working all the time too?
Right. Do you think the standard, like what's happened with social media and just the internet, is you can look up pictures of perfection? Like in your mind, you're like, this is what I'm looking for. Job, money, looks, the whole 9. So grocery store Joe, who's like bagging your groceries, isn't, you have too many options that are out in this like made up world that you're like not even looking at grocery store Joe. Whereas if made up world wasn't there, it'd be like, oh, here's a dude I see all the time. And I think that's what's kind of gone away is proximity of people has like diminished, where it's like doesn't even matter anymore because the world is what I have at my fingertips.
And I think there's a stat about women rating men versus men rating women, and if you had men rank 100 women, how many are above average, how many are below average, and where do you put them on the scale? Most of the men will have 50 women above average and 50 women below average. So very objective. If you say to a woman, rate these 100 men above average or below average, they'll have 80 of the men below average and 20 of the men above average. So they're skewed, at least in this social media study, they're skewed toward a guy in the top 20% is barely average in their mind.
Right, because most girls will say, I want 6'4".
Yes, $200,000 a year. He has to like his mom, but not too much. Like,
there's
athletic, but not too athletic. He has to look good, but not too into himself.
And I can be like that too. I know I am. But it's because we see this on Instagram. It's painting a picture of that perfect person. And then, and then also with girls, they're editing their photos. They're only putting on photos that they want you to see. It's not real life.
How much
do you find that way?
How much editing do you think is appropriate for a female or a male?
I like a slight enhance. If you can't see the nose, my girl,
Much.
that's too. When the nose just
Starts to blend.
blends, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this. This is new for me.
Oh, now you're gonna look out for it.
What do you use as an app? How do you do slight enhancement?
So
is there an app for that?
There's a Facetune app, and you can just hit enhance, and it just makes it a little better. It just zhuzhes it up a little bit. But when you start altering things, is when it's obvious, and like the nose smudge. That's the number one thing.
Kennedy.
Nip tuck. I've never. Oh, you mean?
Well, I'm saying like no, they'll like cinch in their
I thought
way.
you meant like a nip tuck.
Oh no, not nipples.
I didn't mean that. I thought he meant like enhanced breasts.
Oh.
Like, yeah, well, yeah, that's why I was more like they'll tuck in the they'll make the hourglass, they'll make the butt bigger.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
All of that.
I don't even know how to do that. But yeah, you got to be careful because then you'll start to see the background shift.
Yes.
The walls.
And there are guys
are
out there
moving.
that like call it out. They're like, they show like, here's an influencer. Let me show you how she enhanced her.
Yeah,
whole
I get
thing.
those.
You know?
I've never done my biceps, but I'm
Thinking about it.
I would. I think
They're great. You don't have to.
Yeah, I don't have to either. I don't know why.
But
you
why
would want
not?
to.
That like
Just make them massive.
Yeah.
I never thought about guys thinking of their biceps and
Randy
stuff like
does.
that.
The amount of things he thinks about.
yeah, I would think about that.
Really?
Well, all right, let me ask you this about steroids because I always think about this. Do you think your exes that you're into were all on steroids and testosterone?
Big boys.
And were you sticking the needle in their butt for them?
Have you stuck a needle in one of your boyfriends?
Okay, no, they've never been on steroids, never juiced or anything like that
Really?
because doesn't
That
that
you know
affect
of.
other things?
Oh,
Well, I think it makes your balls smaller, and
I love how you look over at me like it makes your balls smaller.
and it does affect fertility. I know for sure, but I don't know. I've never done it, but I feel like everybody was hiding it for a long time, and I was working out so hard trying to look like them. They're like, "Oh, I just have a whey protein smoothie in the morning, and I
Yeah,
get massive."
okay.
And then later, when I realized, oh, they're all doing all these steroids and testosterone. No wonder it's so much easier for them.
That's kind of equivalent to girls doing Botox. Like,
Yes.
couldn't do anything.
Yes.
It's you got a little
Yes.
enhanced.
It's a new moisturizer. That's what's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, please don't go on the juice. I mean,
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
Well,
Same
I don't. I
size.
mean, I don't. I think probably when I'm like 70, I might look at testosterone.
Why not?
So, have you ever edited a photo though of yourself?
I've never edited my own body, but I have the new iPhone has the thing where you can erase things in the background.
Yeah.
So I've done that a couple
I love
times. If
that.
there's like a light switch, then
Yeah.
I would like get rid of the light switch.
Oh, okay. So are you a little bit of a perfectionist?
I've been AI
think
and Randy recently.
Oh,
I modify his body. Is that weird? I'm on a rebrand for Randy, and I just typed in some stuff. It's great though, because he doesn't he look good with a mustache?
he sent me this.
So he normally doesn't have a mustache?
No. So he's been clean
never.
shaven for a
Oh,
while.
and my wife is furious about it, but I told her I just
We're
gotta
going through a
roll
whole
with this
rebrand.
for-
I'm
Yep.
thinking like thicker glasses for him. He can't see, so that's gonna help. He needs prescription. Nice mustache.
No,
He's got
I can
good.
barely. They're like minus 1.25. My eyes. I can see fine.
Okay.
But
How many
but
fingers?
it feels
could use
better.
it.
It
He could
feels
use-
better.
He could use it. And then the mustache, he's got good thickness in the hair. See, like that's tough sometimes to. People will grow a mustache that doesn't look right. I think his would look right. Yeah, you can pull up some of the AI images.
photo.
So you're trying to see what he'd look like with a full stash?
I did
and all
it.
that?
Yeah, I did it.
Wow.
All right,
and,
so-
and a rebrand of clothing too.
Oh,
We got
Rebrand of clothing.
We're doing the whole thing. He needs help with the fashion side.
So are you good with
I do.
fashion?
Decent. Like I
it's
get
because
it.
he watches so much reality
watch a lot of-
TV
I
that
see
he
what's
knows
happening.
what's hot.
Right. So
That's why I commented on your jacket and his vest.
thank you.
All right, this is the photo that he sent me of what his vision.
You're
is.
into that.
Oh my!
You're into
I
that.
actually am.
See?
All right, let me show you another one.
You have to.
Yeah.
You're into that, and let me show
yeah.
you this
See,
one.
I love a guy in a suit.
But here's where it gets weird. This is the one that he sent me, which I think is too far.
No, that's
I love it.
You're into that?
Oh yeah.
We're making Amanda's perfect guy. Right.
Can you do
On
that
a-
for me?
Yeah. You give me the characteristics, I'll put something together. Now here's the problem. Are we gonna find him? That's the thing. I like having lists. Like you want to know what you want, right? But then where do you skimp? That's always my question.
So before
gotta
I
give
All right, where do
something
you
up
skip?
somewhere.
Before I skimmed on the job stuff. So I was always a hard
Okay.
worker. I've always been successful because, watching my parents work hard.
Yep.
I've always been that way. So I don't know. I've always been easy on the guys, like, I got it type
But they got to be
thing.
motivated, right?
They got to be. So that's the thing. If
That's-
I see motivation,
You can
then
work with
I
it.
can work with that. But I need someone that works harder than me.
Mm-hmm.
I need someone that can lead in that way, be a provider. I'm not good with just kind of taking
Video
reins all
game
the
guy.
time. Yeah, I can't deal with that. I did it for too long, and yeah, I want to be able to have a nice life with my partner. I don't want to be the one always doing everything for us. So
What age are we shooting for you? Range.
So where should we start?
Like
I
how
feel
about
like
a 60-year-old too high?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Set the ceiling. Set the ceiling early.
So I feel like minimum age, I was going to say 30, but if you're a mature 28-year-old,
Nice.
I could work with that.
Okay.
But I don't feel like that. I haven't really
They're hard.
seen that.
Yeah, they're hard to find. That's what's tough. We talked about this in the past where like guys from, I don't even know, 20 to 28, maybe even 30, they're you have to like take a risk on, they're just not mature enough to deal with. But if you can ride that out, then once they turn that corner of 30 and start realizing like what's important and all the, you know, that's the sweet spot. If they're over 30 and single, they gotta have some real stories that make sense. Right? For dudes.
Gotta have a reason.
Yeah, like
I think so.
like there's gotta be some real stuff. Like what
I focused on my career. Is
Yeah.
that allowed?
which is pretty good.
Going through, let's say you want to be a doctor,
Yes.
years of school, lawyer, same thing.
Yep.
Maybe you were, I don't know, taking care of your family,
Right.
Things like that.
You gotta think though, during that time, they're still built to like dip their wiener in things. Is that
So you're
Like-
right.
like
maybe they're not out
animalistically.
of their frat stage yet.
right?
And for sure, I can't deal with that either. And also, maybe they're still in that partying phase, which, listen, I've never been a big drinker. Like, I'm very petite.
You'll do a keg stand here or there, but
Listen, I'm great at beer pong, though. Don't catch me
Samesies.
with beer pong. I will
Same.
win. Really?
I'm great at beer pong.
Yeah.
Flip cup, terrible.
I'm
pong.
very good at flip cup and bad at beer pong.
Really? Ah.
So, yeah,
Which I think that's like feminine, masculine. Beer pong, masculine. Flip cup, like being good at it as a male, that might be a red flag.
wait, no, she's good at beer pong, which is
No, I
she's,
know.
she's feminine
Oh, he's saying you're a red flag,
I'm
right?
saying you're a red flag.
because I'm too good at flip cup.
Yeah, as a male.
I am so good at flip cup for
so
no
you're
reason.
gentle.
Gentle.
I think I just have a good. Yeah, I am. I'm very gentle.
Gentle fingers over here. Maybe it's a green
Oh
flag.
my!
That's a great. We
you
just
had to
figured
go with the fingers.
we just figured out it's a green flag.
Jeez.
Yeah, all right. So
Green flag.
28 to 30-ish.
Wait.
To,
No, I'll go up to, yeah. Sorry, you're starting there.
Yeah, look, that's your floor.
And then I feel like going to 47?
It's a good
Go to
range.
47?
Yeah.
All right, kids, no kids, doesn't matter.
I don't mind. I always wanted to be a mother. So if they already have kids, I would definitely welcome that. Obviously, I'd like to have some of my own, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Would you move locations for them?
I don't know why I did that. I needed it though.
Yeah,
I felt like I needed it.
It did need it. So I've actually been thinking about this lately. I feel like my man's not in South Carolina.
Wow. And you love South Carolina.
And I love South Carolina. I actually really don't want to leave South Carolina.
All right.
So
Are you into animals?
I love animals.
Cats? Like what if a guy has a
big
cat?
I'm a dog girl, but yeah, cats are fine. I'm not allergic or anything.
Okay.
But
If a single guy has a cat, you're fine with that?
I think I think that's cute. Even 2 cats
Really?
are cute. More than 2.
Two cats,
He likes,
single dude.
a little too much.
So I'm gonna help you out. If a guy has 2 cats and he's single, red flag.
Something.
So Austin from Southern Charm has 2.
He just got that. I thought that was so strange.
I thought it was endearing. So when I saw him get 2 cats, I'm like, oh, like it actually changed his perspective in my mind.
I thought he's blowing it, and he's hitting an age where he's aging out. Luckily, he's like popular enough that he can. I mean, he could pretty much do whatever, and chicks love him.
Yeah, he's got the height.
The height,
You know,
No,
you can't really tell on TV, but I feel like when he walks in a room,
You see him.
Yeah. But it just
Once you hit, if you have that much status, he can pretty much do whatever. But I thought it was I was thinking about that when you said 2 cats. It's not a good move. And then that's
too many. It's too many. It's for sure 1 too many. Maybe 2 too many.
100%. Do you have any animals right now?
I have a dog. Yeah, his name is Buddy. And so my dog has to like you also.
All right. Well, Randy had a good question to Georgia, the esthetician. Was her name Georgia? God, that's just bad. Anyways, it was about if she loved cats. And it was if your dream guy came in and hated your dog.
Or no, let's say I was super allergic to your dog. Just couldn't be around it.
Well, my
would you
dog's
get rid of your...
hypoallergenic.
No,
Would
but
you get
he's
rid of-
allergic.
No matter what, he's allergic
He's
to
like
yours.
extremely allergic.
He's got a weird condition that he's allergic to your dog.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Would you get rid of your dog for your dream guy?
No.
Okay, there we go.
Are you kidding me?
There it is, audience.
My dog?
This is what's happening in the world right now.
That's the
No.
You got to
So,
get rid of the dog.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you something, okay? So if he's allergic to my dog, God did not choose him for me.
Oh.
There's
God
no
knows.
way God would choose a man that's allergic to Buddy. Are you kidding me?
Hey, what if God knows now? I'm not putting this in the universe, but I feel like I got to just give a scenario.
Oh, boy.
God knows Buddy's going to get hit by a car in 3 days.
What is going
I know. I didn't want to.
Poo.
But see, like that's the thing. God's testing you to see, I'm giving you your dream guy, and you love Buddy. You know, in the Bible, when he asks, what's his name, to kill his son,
Yep.
and he goes to
Isaac.
almost do it.
Yep.
And then God says, it was a test. Buddy's gonna.
Oh, whoa, he just flipped the
I just
script on
did.
me.
I need to open you up, yeah, because
So-
your dream guy might be out there, and we're missing the signs.
But Buddy's actually hypoallergenic.
Your dream guy has a weird condition. And Buddy is the one.
It is possible to be allergic to
You know what?
hypoallergenic dogs.
I think you're onto something, though. Oh, really, though?
For sure.
Oh.
You could be
It's just
allergic to
something
anything
they-
at this point
yeah,
in life.
I mean, that's true.
You're onto something, though, because I am obsessed with my dog, and everyone knows it. It's actually kept me from going on
Yep.
vacations and group trips and a lot of things.
Yes.
So that's probably why.
Yes.
I just want to go home to my dog.
My wife's
Love that
friend
little baby.
also had a situation where, like, we were trying to figure out, like, all right, what's going on with the dating life and I looked through her profile and I was like, this is a good profile. There's a lot of dog on it, though. I don't know if does your profile have a lot of dog?
I don't have a dating profile.
Okay, even Instagram
No, he just has a highlight story.
section. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
It's appropriate.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to coach her on. I was like, if there's too much dog, there's not enough room for a dude. Like if a lot of photos, and she loves her dog, I get that. But I think maybe just psychos like me look at that and go, all right, what's going on here with the dog? And then I told her, and she doesn't smell, but I was like, maybe it's smelly. Like people come in, it's like, oh my God, your house or apartment smells.
Yeah.
And it's the dog. It's not her. And I don't like. I got in trouble last time I said this, so I'm sure I'm gonna get in trouble if she hears this again. She doesn't smell. But what if that's what people think about? Is like, there's got to be something weird with a dog. Dog shits everywhere. You go back to her place. It's like, oh my God, this smells so bad.
Wow.
Or cat's hair,
Yeah.
dog hair.
Right.
Does your
Okay.
dog shed?
No, doesn't shed. He's a cockapoo.
You know what I'd like to do?
I got the perfect breed.
All right, here's what I just thought of it. I think Randy and I could come in and just do a sweep of somebody's like life in a day in their life and just find things that could be like, you got to change that.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be cool? I go through your apartment. I'm like, all right, if the guy opens your refrigerator and sees, I don't know what could be in there. Maybe like bags of McDonald's that are like you're saving from
Yeah.
like a week ago.
That's so weird.
Yeah, like you want to get rid of those. But people don't know that because say they grew up and like that's just their thing.
So, are you gonna come over to my place and like throw my dog out
Well,
the
like-
window?
Well, it might it might be this, it might be this. It might be we need to move.
She's secretly
She's
freaking
so
out right now
nervous
about her
this
dog.
No, but it might be this. It might be like the kennel's too close to the
No
bathroom.
kennel. I don't put him
Okay.
ever in a kennel.
Where does he shit? Where does he?
Outside.
Oh, okay, good. All right,
Does he
nice.
sleep on the bed though with you?
Oh, that's my problem.
Oh, see, we would see that.
That's my problem. Almost on my head, because he likes to go on my second pillow. So that could be a big problem.
Normal to you might be abnormal to others. Hair's a big one. I'm a big hygiene guy on like, because we could walk in too and be like, hey, it smells a little weird. Like, not bad, but weird. So like, let's enhance the smell a little bit. Let's set the mood.
Yep. We need to create space for the perfect man in your life.
Yes.
We do a whole thing.
We should definitely do that.
And we just go through people's lives. We go through the car. We go through their apartment or house. What they're posting online. Maybe we take over their social for a little bit.
Or my text messages. Maybe you could see
How
I'm
to
talking.
Yes.
And
Well,
what's wrong with that?
That's good.
That could, well, here's something that Tom is unreal at is marketing yourself to find your perfect avatar.
Yeah, take a look at this.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
all right.
my.
So that's not photoshopped at all, by the way, just so you know.
We just have very similar bodies.
You guys have the same body.
Yeah, we work out a lot together in same routines. So you got to get your face out there more, right?
Are you gonna make me a shirt?
Speaking of enhancing, yeah, we can get you a shirt. You walk around like this. I mean, what dude isn't coming up to you?
If I wear that shirt?
Well, you could wear this shirt. Maybe we put you in the middle of this, so guys get a little jealous. They go,
Yeah.
oh,
But not too
plot line. I
jealous,
love
remember?
that.
Not too jealous.
Like, who are these two dudes?
Yeah. Yeah, I need some of that. I need
like
to get people
that.
jealous. Yeah, I need to do a little bit of that.
Yeah.
But you'll definitely analyze my text messages. I also take a while to respond. That could be a bad. I don't know if that's
Hate that.
Really?
My wife does it, but it's like she responds fast to me now because I've just said like I need the quick response.
right. Well,
What are you pausing on? Talk me through it.
so because I'm so busy, like during the day, I actually think it's a good thing because I like to leave things marked on red. I do it with my emails.
Yep.
So same thing with my text messages, whatever it is, because when I finally get to it, I want to give them my time. And so I just wait for that right time. But it's nothing like, oh, I'm purposely waiting to answer this person. No, sometimes I'll answer right away though. But I could tend to maybe take too long where I've been told in the past that
It's too long.
they didn't think like
I
was
agree. You don't
interested.
have to be crazy, like especially early on, and like I'm available all the time, and I'm psycho texting you immediately back. Agree with that. Like I like a little hard to get. We play that game. Kennedy and I play that game when people email sometimes, where I'm like, let's give it a few hours. Let's just
There's something to be said.
or
for
let's
that.
set a timer where it'll go off later on in the day. Let's respond. So I like that. But yes, too long, people start getting in their head on the other side.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I see that's where we could coach you through that.
I think, well, so here's another take I have. You have to be where the guys are.
Where are the guys?
I'll tell you where they are. They're at golf
courses.
They're at CrossFit.
Love that.
They're at like construction shows and things. They're at gaming events. They're at business
Sporting
conferences.
events.
They're at sporting events.
I'll hit you
That's true.
I'll hit you with a wild one because of your age range. Widows.
Widows, I didn't go that far. Oh.
It's a great
Obituary section. in the
young
paper.
widows. There's a group of widows that are younger. I was one at one point. So and like it's like they are they're coming back onto the market. Now again, you have to there's some stuff with widows obviously, but I think it's an untapped market for women.
So,
Wife passes away.
yeah.
They get over it. Like time passes, they heal. You then sweep into there and you have a guy that's been vetted by a prior woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That
So-
actually, yeah, I see that because they obviously were a good husband, all these things. It didn't end because he was bad. It ended
Right.
over something tragic. So you want me to go to funerals?
Well, here's the
We can
thing.
start with
You have to make sure
Groups.
he didn't kill his
Yes.
wife.
That's also possible. Yeah. Timing wise.
Tricky.
All right. What's that movie?
With Will Ferrell?
Wedding Crashers.
Yes. Yes. Picking people up at the
Yeah.
funeral.
Ooh, maybe weddings.
Weddings would probably be a good one too.
Need someone to dance with? I'm a great dancer.
Yep.
I think even if you just ask people, like if I was, so I've been married for 16 years. So, but if I was
Wow.
to be single, I think I would be asking people that I know to text people that they know, hey, here, like, do you have anyone for this guy? So I
Yeah.
would get second, third, fourth hand referrals.
You need you need dudes to help
Are you
you out
gonna?
with
Can
that.
you refer me?
Yeah, we were looking though. So like, we want to do some sort of dating thing here in Columbia, but we can't find single dudes that are like that fit the criteria that we want. We need to put something up and that's what's tough. Because if they're over 30
See,
and
I
have
would-
a cat,
Well, I would trust you guys to vet them. And then I was actually thinking of maybe doing a speed dating event or something like that. I was thinking maybe at the Moxie or something fun.
yes,
Maybe we can collab on something like
you
that.
ask, and we
but-
fire a bunch of questions at people.
Oh man, I would love for you guys to handle that because you really know.
I have a whole list
What's
in my
good?
phone of like red flags for dudes.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you think is something?
Why do I have it?
Why
I
do
don't
you-
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I think of like, women should be aware of that.
What's your
See what I
number one red flag?
All right, let me see. Let me see what I don't know if I have them in order or anything, but let me find it.
That's interesting. Yeah, but why does he have a?
Anytime
note
I
section
think
with
of
it?
stuff, like I have things in here. I wrote down like Pittsburgh Hot's a thing. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Again, I don't know. I don't want to get myself in trouble, but it's like they're like they used to. I grew up in Erie, Pennsylvania. Then I went to University of Pittsburgh, and like the girls they were attractive because you're in the area,
Yeah.
but like outside of Pittsburgh, it wasn't like you move south and it's like, oh, this is what beauty is. Remember, this is pre-social media, right? So you don't have,
Yeah.
this is proximity. Well, then it came into the thing like Pittsburgh Hot was like, there were criteria like, teeth look good, but slightly yellow. Like, I'm one snaggletooth.
Oh.
Smells a little bit like menthol cigarettes. Hair looks wet all the time, but it's like crunchy and hard.
Wow. Look
Where-
how you know.
Wears
so guys
jeans.
really notice this.
Oh yeah, wears jeans, no back pockets. Like weird, right?
I don't find that one that weird.
Pittsburgh Steelers tattoo. Rose above
that
their
is a-
crotch.
What was that one?
Rose above the crotch. You got one of those?
No, I don't.
All right. I mean, and again, they're not all bad, but they're just things that you notice that you're like, okay, this is.
Whoa, you're
Yeah.
good. You're
There's
really
a,
picky.
There's a lot. I have some weird stuff. Okay, guy who has a cat, guy who owns a bounce house with no kids. That was a real scenario.
That's scary.
Both of those are real scenarios. Guy who gets a massage from a male masseuse.
Here, well,
Guy.
all right, here, hang on.
Here we go.
There's an appropriate time to get a massage from a male and an appropriate time from a female.
Oh.
If you're like, let's say that let's say that my biceps are 23 inches.
Back to the bicep.
Let's say
Always.
hypothetically they're 23 inches and I pull my bicep muscle. I might need a guy to fix it
Yeah.
because it's just going to hurt. Like, it's just going to be hard for
That
a
makes
female
sense.
to fix it.
I
But
don't
like,
think
if
it
I'm
does.
going into a spa for a relaxing massage,
You're picking.
I would
Hi, are there any
walk
men-
out of there before I
Are there any
sat.
men available for massage?
It's like
Looking to
couples
relax for the next 90 minutes.
on couples retreat when they go in and she's like, I'm just looking for like someone like stronger and like maybe manhandle me a bit. You think that would be a male or a female? They're like, male. She's like, all right, I'll do that.
All right, here's a couple more. Guy who puts on chapstick too often and then too much of it. Like, I think chapstick's normal,
I don't.
but
For a female, I think chapstick.
It's normal for a guy.
like a guy
For a
who's
guy doing
always
chapstick,
too much, always. Like
That is weird.
okay. Guy who has allergies. I don't think guys should have allergies at a certain.
I'm allergic to cats.
Are you? Oh yeah. See, red flag. That makes sense. A guy who wears Hey Dudes. I don't know why I put that on there. Hey Dudes, the shoes.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's on there. Oh, this is another Randy one. I think it's because I just look at Randy and I think of like, all right, that'd be a red flag. Yeah. Guy who wears an Oura ring and talks about a sleep score. He was doing that for a while. That's a red flag, right? Now, I did this one. Recently, so I'm going to throw it out there. A guy doing hip thrusts at the gym. You know, the like weight across your It felt weird, but I felt like it was like I'm following this app and I just had to do it. And then the like bad tipper, bad restaurant, bad bar etiquette, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's all I got so far.
What about gym selfies?
Selfies in general? That's a good one.
You're adding that to the list?
Guys shouldn't be taking selfies. I'm adding that.
Really? So, yes, taking a shot of them in the locker room or in the actual gym.
Yeah.
In the mirror.
I'd have somebody take a photo of me. Would be the move. Can you get a quick photo of me shirtless?
That's better.
Set a timer maybe. But like this, like a dude doing this. So we're actually talking about doing this little spoof where I get the selfie stick back in the game. Like they were a hit for a bit.
Yes.
I want to bring it back and I want to do a whole selfie thing. But I told her, I was like, it's got to come off as like I'm making fun of this. This isn't like a real thing for me. But I want to do it.
Oh, are you going to bump
like
into
a day
people
in the life?
with it?
Yeah, like a day in the life where you're just going around.
Oh, you're so funny.
What
you
else
both
is-
are very funny.
What else you think are red flags for
So
guys?
I took a selfie yesterday.
See?
But it was with my brother because he shaved he saw that I had a mustache and he shaved the mustache. So I needed to send it, but
If you're with other people, that's
fine.
okay.
okay.
I think
so like
because
a
like
group
for like
selfie.
yeah,
is
you're like,
fine.
hey, we're here at the whatever golf course.
All right. It's a good nuance. We got to clarify.
Anything else that you've seen that we might want to add to this? I'd love to grow this a little bit. And give the people what, just things to look out for. And you can have like they're red flags, but like if they have a lot more green flags, you're okay. You know what I mean? Like they're not run necessarily. Like the bounce house with no kids should be a run.
That's scary.
That's a run.
Yeah.
What about this? I've been thinking about guys who say "I love you" a lot to everybody.
Ooh.
Do you
Who
think
does
that's
that?
a red flag? Like,
Love you, man.
Yeah.
To the
yeah,
guys
that
or
feels weird.
to girls they meet that are friends?
Mostly like if you're saying I love you to all your friends all the time, plus all your family members and even like your extended ones, it kind of loses meaning.
Oh,
or does
that's
it?
what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have that with girls. Some girls like love you. I'm like, you don't love her at all. And if anything, it feels like the opposite
Yes.
when they say it. Yeah.
That's how although I don't feel that with guys. I see that with women all the time.
Girls do it all the time. I mean, have you seen Love Island?
I've seen
The girls be like, love you. I'm like, you don't at all.
Yeah.
It's almost like a way of saying goodbye
Yeah. Like,
or a passive aggressive way of saying
yeah.
see you later.
Yeah, I think there has to be meaning attached to it. I had a nice quote in high school that said, "Love is thrown around like sand on a beach." Like it's like people don't actually mean it. That's
Well, I'm a
deep.
big lover girl. Like I love to be lovey and dovey and all that. So when I say it, I mean it.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying it to everyone.
Yep.
How long did you wait to say it to
Previous
red flag?
relationship.
Probably way too early, but I think it was a few months.
Oh. That seems like a good amount of time.
Yeah.
4 months?
Yeah, it was around there. Definitely less than 6 months.
And you said it first.
No.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. I'm not saying
nice.
it first.
Just holding off.
Did you say it?
Ever.
Did you say it first?
I might have. Oh. Because I'm that kind of guy.
Oh.
When I feel it, I get it out of me.
You don't
I
want to
had
hold
some-
that in for too long.
No.
I guess a red flag would just be a guy that, I don't know, I find guys that aren't pursuing women a red flag. Like, you always want to
Sitting
hang out
back.
with me, but yet you never make a plan to actually do anything.
Got a
and then
plan.
you sit on it forever. Like, that's just a red flag. It's just giving you don't know how to commit to anything.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what else is weird? Like, do you look at guys with wedding rings? Because there was a stat that came out.
I don't actually.
Well, they did a thing. It was like 100. They took 100 guys. They had women rate them no wedding ring, and then they had the same pictures. Another 100 women rate them with wedding rings. It went from like 30% attractiveness to like 80%. It moved 50% with wedding ring was more attractive to women. Did the same thing with men, women with and without wedding rings, and it went down. So like men see women with a wedding ring, it would be like, they don't find that attractive.
Right.
Versus, isn't that weird?
That is. But it kind of makes sense because guys with wedding rings, to me, that would be, I'm not going near that. But I guess for some women, it's, wow, they must be, a good guy to have a wife and they're doing something right. But when you're dealing with it with women, it's like you don't want to deal with their men, and having to fight with them or anything. Like you just want to pull away from that right away.
Definitely.
So I could see both, but it's funny. So when I never looked at rings in general until I was engaged, married. So I never even looked at rings until then. So I guess when you have it on you is when you notice other people's.
Seeing it,
And then it's like, oh, like that's a pretty ring, but I never would look back in the day.
You know what? That's some coaching for women. If you're single, don't wear too many rings. Because guys are dumb. Like they won't, sometimes it's like, oh, they have a ring on, they're married.
Yeah.
Not going to approach.
That's true.
And it might be on the wrong,
Some guys, don't even realize which hand sometimes. And and rings are trending right now. So
Like a lot, yeah.
Is that a red flag for you? Too many rings?
Too much jewelry probably on women. I think
don't
that
think
is.
so. I mean, I think
I
it's
like
fine.
it's got to be done right. Like there's a lot of things in my mind that just they work in certain occasions.
What's your number one red flag for a woman?
If I like a red loyalties, honesty and loyalty.
That was my answer. If she's cheated on someone in the past, she'll probably cheat on you too.
That's a tough one. I had a whole list for my wife. So when I got I had a whole list. So like when I met Megan, it was like quick. It was like check, boom, done.
So how did you meet your wives?
Randy met his in chiropractic school.
Wow.
And I swore I wasn't going to get married or meet anybody. And do you know who Tony Robbins is?
Yeah.
So I was doing this thing and he made me write out this list, and it was an insane list of like 50 things. And it was like, has to be the youngest born, has to have blonde hair, has to like cooking, has to be clean, has to have a brother and a sister.
Whoa.
Like crazy list. Youngest born. Because I just read a book about birth order and I'm the oldest, which pairs better with the youngest.
I'm the oldest.
Are you? Yeah, so probably a youngest guy would be
Fit
your best pair. Yeah, or a middle.
Not an oldest.
Because then we clash. We're too independent, I guess.
You're both just like firstborn personalities.
Psychos.
Don't have fun. So like two firstborns together will be massively successful, but it's just like a business partnership. And two youngest borns will just have fun all the time, but they'll be like broke and unorganized. But if you have an oldest and a youngest, typically they balance each other out because of their traits.
Ooh, so now I'm gonna ask, okay, how many siblings do you have?
So my list was insane, and I wanted it like that because then I was like, well, then I'll never find this girl because there's no way that this exists. And then I met her.
Wow.
And then I was like, I don't really have time for this, and I don't want to do this. But then she met like every single one, and I was like, all right.
That's amazing.
20. That's probably 20 years. What was that? 2007? 20 years ago.
Wow.
Boom.
Still going strong.
Bingo, bango, bongo. Mine was my first wife passed away, so I waited, did counseling, kind of got through all that.
Oh, wow.
And then the counselors who got me to like, let's get specific, let's get intentional. When you start getting that, like, okay, I think I'll go out and dating. And then this guy's telling me I would need to go on 50 dates because I never dated. Like my first wife we met in college, and I was a fraternity guy that was like, oh, cool, like you live across the street, let's start to hang out. So going back into dating, like I went through like psycho analytics of like, how do you do this? Do I hug the person? Do I high five when I meet them? What do I wear? Do I buy a drink? All the things. So he's like, dude, just get some reps. Like, roll through 50 dates.
And he would analyze every person for hours too. So if they
Not
met any
hours.
of
He's making
no,
that up.
hours and hours, he would think about them and
Minute.
talk
I'm a
about them
vibe
and be like,
guy. 1 minute.
I'm not
I
even
can
gonna
figure
go. I'm not even
1
gonna meet
minute.
them in person if I haven't thought about it and
I could
discussed
see
it
that with
over
his
and
list.
over and over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I think you just got to go try something.
And so so then I had a friend who's 10 years older than me, maybe more. Is he older than 10 years? More than 10?
Probably like 10 years older than you.
10 or
years
12.
older.
He was like 50. I was 37. And he was like, hey, I might have somebody for you. And I'm like, Jim, I'm not looking for, like, you don't have like do you have a Rolodex of women that are like 28 to 34-ish and sure enough, he like reaches out to his friend who's a financial planner, who's my now wife's financial advisor. She worked at the hospital. And so he then like text him, they text and talk to each other. He sent me then bikini photos, of course, and regular photos and like a whole thing on Megan. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a no-brainer. I'll go on a date with her. And then so he set that up, and then I went to Koa. We did drinks. Didn't follow the coaching. It was supposed to be like an hour, 1 to 2 drinks, get out of there sort of deal. I don't know, 8, 9 drinks later and closing down the bar, we like hit it off and we were walking laps around. Like then like it closed, we walked 5 laps around, like just talking. Like it was magic, like literally magical. So then the next day I went bowling with Randy, and I went to Trader Joe's and met her.
Well, it wasn't just the two of us.
Almost.
Nothing wrong
Made it
with
sound
that.
like we had a bowling date.
It almost was. We had one other person.
Yeah,
that
it was supposed to
It was
be like a
supposed to be-
staff event
Okay.
where our whole team was going to be bowling.
But yeah, then I hit her at Trader Joe's. Just like text her I was like, "Hey, I'll meet you there." Like went grocery shopping with her and did the whole 9. From that, so I never went on any other dates. I just was dating her, and just everything matched.
Wow.
So she was like, "This is crazy how I didn't have to deal with all the shit she had to deal with dating," because she was 30. How old was she? 31. I don't know. Something like that. That's how we met.
Wow, that's beautiful, because I'm sorry about your other wife passing, but I can only imagine how scary that was, and that's kind of how I feel just being divorced.
Yes.
I haven't been single in over 12 years, and I was just always in a relationship. So,
Right.
yeah, it's almost like I don't even know how to date, I guess.
Yes.
Where do I start?
Yes.
So, yeah, maybe it does take someone that knows me. Oh, Amanda's a great girl. I think she'd be good for this person. Just like that.
Yeah. And that's when he said 50 dates, that's when it was like, all right, tell people I'm going to be on the market coming soon. So like, here's some stuff. And
It's like a real estate
method,
listing.
yeah, my method was like, this is going to go quick. I'm going to go quick. I know that. So just tell your friends now, this is their opportunity.
This is
Best
their
and
one
final
chance.
offer.
Come
Yeah.
with best and final. And then it just worked.
All right, I have a couple more questions. I want to do rapid fire ones with you. All right, what's the hottest vehicle a guy can drive?
Ooh.
A big,
Minivan.
Dodge Ram, like
Black or what color?
black with tinted
Oh,
windows,
and black rims.
black rims. Yeah. Just, why do one of you have that?
Yeah, literally.
Describe this
Literally,
exact
that's
truck.
my truck.
Yeah, because it's not the sports car anymore.
Right.
Because
Definitely not.
That
Right.
means,
It's
yeah,
the truck.
that's something else little.
Yep.
All right, how many smut books could a woman read before it's a red flag in a year?
Smut books.
I love to read, so
Like spicy ones?
I'm actually reading the Bible right now. Don't judge me.
We love that.
No, that's
Yeah,
I'm
thank
also
you.
reading
That's a
the Bible
green
right
flag.
now.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
But you're also reading.
Yeah.
Some
so
other books
how
that
many
are-
in 1 year?
Yeah, like-
100?
Okay, love that. How short can a guy's shorts swimsuit be before it's like red flag?
If you're seeing The pubic hair, I think it's too short.
What if they trim it?
What's that? So Speedo? Speedo's too much.
Speedo's too much, but I
2
do
inch
like
inseam?
tight. I like tight.
You like to see what you're working.
I don't like to see a droopy butt, like you got poopy in the back.
Poopy pants.
I don't like that in jeans.
Yeah.
I don't like that in general. So
You like it tight.
I like it
Package.
tight.
Do you like it if you can see the package?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if somebody stuffs? Is that okay?
No.
It's like a push-up. That's like wearing a push-up bra. It's allowed.
That's not okay.
All right. What if a guy kisses his mom on the lips? Is that okay, or is that a red flag?
It's kind of Italian. It's kind of Italian.
All right.
It's
And
not that
sister, no
weird.
problem too.
That's a little weird.
So mom's okay,
Mom's
but
okay.
sister,
That's a little
no.
too far.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little too far.
That's all I got. Good answers.
You hit them up.
You.
Let's hit your show real quick before we wrap.
Yeah, let's
Cool.
talk about it.
In the final minutes. So podcast, and tell the audience like what they're gonna hear from that show. What sort of what themes are you going into? What questions are you answering and solving? And like, who's your ideal listener?
Right. So it's all on. So Love Amanda's on dating, relationships, marriage, and we're talking about dating advice and marriage advice. You can stream it anywhere on any audio platform, and then you can watch us. All full episodes are on YouTube under Love Amanda. And the guests that I've had on, so I've had a lot of Love is Blind stars, which
Nice.
I thought was really fun because that was an interesting project for them, meeting someone behind a wall. And I've had Married at First Sight. So they don't have to be stars too. It doesn't have to be a celebrity. I do want to have anyone on. It could be, a local business owner, but I definitely always want to go back to the topic of love and dating, or even self-love.
Sweet.
And just so I'm on my 7th episode, which is unbelievable. And I've noticed that my age range is like 25 to 54. That's kind of where my audience has been from. And male is just up there with female. I thought I was going to have a lot more female. I thought I was going to have a lot more female viewers, but I do have just as much male viewers as well.
Nice.
And you have a podcast Instagram, and then you have a personal one, right? Do you want people to follow you on both?
Yes. So Love Amanda Podcast is where you can find me with all things Love Amanda. And then my personal Instagram is at Amanda Bertoncini. So if
And
need
you
to
want
spell
dudes
that.
to DM? What's the best way to contact you for a date? DM?
It's going to have to be DM. Yeah.
How quick will you respond? 24 hours? Are you on a 24 to 48 hour?
Yeah. 28. Yeah. 24 to 48.
Okay. And don't send pics. They shouldn't send pics, correct? Or you like a pic?
They
Selfie?
could send a pic.
Not a selfie, though.
A pic of themselves?
Yeah.
Like with a fish?
What about their private parts?
Not with a dead fish. No private parts.
No private.
No,
Okay.
thank you.
Jim,
And
shirtless Jim selfie?
no, don't want that.
All right. What kind of photo do you want?
Like that AI photo of Rain.
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah,
want
like
an
that.
AI one?
Yeah, I
All right.
like that.
Yep.
Just standing in
Just casual.
like a style
Yeah.
model shot. All right.
All right. Well, thanks so much for being on here. It was fun.
Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun.
We're here for the health of it.
Just a quick note, this podcast is for informational purposes only. We're not meant to replace your doctors, and nothing here should be taken as medical advice. Always check with a qualified professional before making decisions about your health. The views and opinions expressed by our guests or hosts are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of this podcast. Reliance on any information provided is solely at your own risk.